Shut up. You're not the president.
My two Nanooks of the North
Yeah. Get
are
the
here
Uber
today.
out. And your
We got
sugar
Wisdom Seeker
and your
Joan.
peppers.
And
Hi.
Diana Bowles. It's nice to be with you. Yes,
I love you.
absolutely. So, Joan, have you got a lot of snow as well?
Not much snow,
Not
but
snow.
just
Okay.
enough to keep it white. But it's been cold. But I went out and I did a 4 mile walk at 3 degrees today. It was getting a little nippy, but when the sun's
Wow.
out, it just makes everything better. So it was
Yeah.
good to get out.
That's
You
good.
know, I have Rh negative blood. I do much better in cold weather. I could live in Alaska very easily.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
just don't want 12 hours of sunshine.
Yeah.
Really, really. Wow. I don't blame you on that one. It's hard to sleep during the day sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, but I've got good news, and we all need that. And I've been looking to nature for good news. Yesterday, I stepped out of the house, and it was a balmy 8 degrees, and I was going somewhere. And on the way to the garage, I heard the chickadees singing the spring song. So that's yes.
Oh, well, all right with that.
So there's
Yeah.
hope
My
for
juncos are still here, so I'm going to be cold for a while, but I've already seen 2 robins, and the
Right.
cardinals are back. Because I'm farther, in that area where the cardinals leave. It's a little too cold.
Yeah.
oh, they stick around here. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's fun.
That's good. That's good. All right, everybody. Yeah, put in read, but also the question you want to ask. That's helpful. So if you've already put read in, then just go ahead. For those of you who haven't done it, put your question in so I can highlight it. So then I won't have to worry. Barbara, I did not realize Richard was at the hospital. He still has this leg. Were they talking about removing his leg? Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Dear.
Good luck, sweetheart. Good luck. I know it's very difficult when Richard's home for her. So sending you lots of mutual support here.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's say hi to a few folks. If you want a reading, simply put in pound read, and then right after it, put in what it is you'd like to ask for a question. All right. We're going to do that today, even though Mark isn't here and Mark has all those people come in. We're just trying to do this fairly for everybody as well. So
it's a little game for Valentine's Day.
It's a little fun game. Yeah. And I hope everybody treats themselves to a marvelous. Oh, yes. Flowers.
Beautiful roses.
Yeah.
Absolutely the most delicious chocolates. And then you get a beautiful red satin box.
Yes.
To keep
absolutely.
Cards in, trinkets.
There you go.
Crystals.
There's a good excuse to buy those boxes.
Exactly. Cards. I'm a big saver of cards. So all of my Christmas boxes, my husband used to buy me Godiva for Christmas.
Oh.
And he'd always buy an elegant box. So all of those save all of my
very nice
best Christmas cards.
That's great. I just ordered a ring. I got a Galentine's Day Etsy gift certificate from a friend of mine. And there was a ring you could get, and it's coming from Poland.
Oh.
And it's called a family ring, and they put in all the so I put Keith's and mine and Katie and Alex's birthstones, and she melts it, I think, and makes it into a ring. So I'll show it to you when I get it. I just ordered it. Yeah.
Cool.
And it was only $33, which is probably
I need the link to the website.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really nice. All right, so Viviani, we're glad you're here, and Craig and Clara and Mary Starshine and Swampy and Venus and UK Carl is here. And it's good to see you, my dear Annie. We got Barbara, as I said. Edward Kenneth, it's lovely to see you. Carolyn and Peter, hello, dear.
Happy Valentine's, Carolyn.
Yes, happy early Valentine's for everybody. Okay, Carl, he's no reading. All right, take care of yourself. Hi, Ness and Tea Garden Chicken. And okay, thank you, Craig. And Mary, I got that. All right, let's see what else. Morella is here. Woohoo! And Barb King. And let's see, who else have we got? Oh, yes, a Valentine message from Reno. You deserve that. There you go. Trying to get everybody. Star Midnight. Star Midnight, you need to put the word pound read. Okay, I think it's okay. I think you should show up there. Thank you. All right, Venus. Christine Fryer. And goodness, we got lots of folks here today. Thank you all for being here. Yeah. I think I got everybody. Did I? If I missed you, I'm sorry. I think I said Swampy. I think I did. Yeah. So thank you everybody for being here with us today. Hi, Denise Fletcher. And yeah, we'll go ahead and do some readings for you. And Joan, any big plans for you for Valentine's Day?
No, I was going to see my sister, but she can't make it. So I'm just yeah. Holidays aren't what they used to be. So
well, I know that. Yeah,
yeah.
That's very true. That's very, very true. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So I'm going to move us back. Whoops. Sorry, Joan.
That's okay. That was
there
scary.
We go. And let's see who we got. All those beautiful faces and little dog faces and cat faces. Beautiful. Jenny.
Yay.
Jenny. Jenny, I didn't see you come in. You must have just snuck in. It's nice to see you. Jenny, I don't know where your question is. So if you wouldn't mind putting it in, that would be great. And in the meantime, I'm going to pull the second one. And that way I'll be doing two things at once here and it will work out best. All right. And if you don't have a question, you just want a general reading, we can always do that. The only reason mine shows up, Carolyn. All right. Yay. All right. There we go. All right. Let's get us back here. Jenny, romance or platonic love? All right. There you go. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, a reading for 2025 on that topic. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Well, I got something pretty weird. When I tuned in, Ginny, I saw the heart with the arrow through it. So to me, that means more romantic love. But then there were strings attached. There was a string from the feathers of the arrow that went way, 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 way down, down to the ocean or a lake or something. We're on a big body of water. And your water skiing, holding like the water ski rope is attached to this arrow that's piercing the heart. So I don't know if this is something about like how you'll meet this person or something you like to do, something about water sports, something about being really active. Water is emotion and all that. And when I'm going to the cards, I got the Archangel Raguel, who says, nourish your relationships. So maybe this is something that it comes from an existing relationship. Maybe it's something that starts platonic and then moves on from there. And I also got the hawk, pay attention, a powerful message is being communicated to you. But there's more about that hawk. I mean, that's a really high level vibration being, and just well, I guess keep your eyes peeled.
Right.
Diana, do you? And then I got from the tarot card. I got the 10 of Wands, but it's upside down, so it's not going to seem like a lot of work. It's going to come to you more easily. So just kind of put yourself out there and see what happens.
Well, you talked about strings attached to the feather end of
right,
right, and the hawk always brings messages. So those are part of my reading is also I was being, well, first off, I was hearing, "Wake up, little Susie, wake up." So this is, think of who that was. That was the Everly brothers. Everly, somebody that you have known forever. And when you put those strings on that feather, the messages are already there, but they're at a distance. It's like, you're not listening. Turn around. I'm giving you hints. You got to pay attention. So I also was getting that this is somebody that you know through work, or somebody that you work with in a Three of Pentacles situation, in a structure. So it's somebody that you are close with when you are. I love how I get turned around here. When you are in this situation of trying to rebuild something, fix something, maybe it's got something to do with computers. And like you say, it's not going to be hard work. It's coming into town successful. And I feel it's romantic also, because we have that red rose, the rose and salamander, right? That makes it easy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. People have seen a water connection to my future partner.
Well, that's right. Look what I got. Journey. And where is it? On the water.
Oh, man.
I know. Well, I pulled another one called Heart and Soul. They're Heart and Soul, believe it or not, cards. So it says, have a little bit of patience. Patience truly is a virtue, and it's one attribute that we all have to perfect. Instead of getting impatient, try doing a short meditation. So I think it's going to have to do with some patience, because it may not be right away, but it does have something to do with the water. Yes.
That Three of Pentacles, and we have that pyramid there. So it's something that's coming together.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glitching for some reason. I used to think that it was when I streamed, but I'm not streaming today, so I don't know what that's all about.
You're not the only one. It's just glitching.
Okay.
Yeah, it is glitchy. Everything's glitchy.
The other,
go ahead. I'm sorry. No, go right ahead, Joan. Go right ahead.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing is, I always read these up right side up, and I don't know how that one turned upside down. So that says something too.
Oh, yeah. True that. So White Dragon says you look very lovely today.
Who?
Diana.
All of us.
All of us.
Yeah. Look how nice Diana looks today, he said.
Thank you.
All ready for Valentine's Day.
That's right.
Right?
And I'm in black.
All right. So the next one we have is Carolyn, because she was the one pulled next. And she wonders what the guides have to say to her. I guess she's pretty open to any kind of messages. Happy Valentine's Day early to you and Peter, the quintessential love couple. That's what I think.
I need my notepad.
Oh, yes, we are having a huge Schumann resonance issue. Paul. So, yes, we are having interference. Yes. EMF. Yeah. That's
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm picking two at a time when I do it. And that way it gets taken care of. All right.
I am getting a message of trust, because the first thing, Carolyn, I saw you were in a rowboat. And when you're in a rowboat, you're facing this way, but you're going that way. So you have to trust that you're going where you want to go, and you kind of sight things opposite. And when I do cards, so it's like you looked really, really confident. You were citing, okay, if I look at this tree, I'll be going that way, and that's where I want to go. So just be really sure about the destination you want to go, and then just get in there and row away. And you're going to be taken there. And then I'm getting more water imagery. I got the kingfisher. Prosperity is flowing. Have faith that you'll receive it in perfect form. So it's that trust, that faith. Just believe in yourself. And that's kind of the message for now. And then I also got return to oneness. The card number is number 44, which is lucky. And it's about source. So having faith in yourself that you're gonna get there.
You know, I'm seeing Wallace Berry, his son Noah Berry, and his son Circus Boy. And I'm getting that this connection with these fine character actors, and Circus Boy is Mickey Dolenz, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
That's right. Yep.
And the whole thing, if you bring that whole thing together, because Noah Berry was on the show Circus Boy with him, and Grandpa is Wallace Berry, who was the champ. Let's pull all of that together. I'm getting chills. You've got this. There is going to be progress, right? You, in your own nonconformity way, knowing what it is you have to do. You may feel a little beat up, but you still are the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords. You have this sword. And then all you have to do is go ahead and drive it.
Oh, wow.
Knock it out of the park. So, it is a circus.
Uh-huh.
I mean, what a connection. Hey, we're the monkeys. I mean, and to pull all three of those together. That's fantastic. I love that. I love that.
It is. And what do I get? I got more swords.
Oh,
First of all, I got independence. And this is you, Carolyn. You're carrying your sword and your shoulders are upright and you are an independent woman. And the middle, I get dreamer. And we all know where that goes. But I love that you are the dreamer. But you get the confidence with another sword or sort of a shield thing here. You are the strong woman. And they said, if you dream it, you can achieve it. And you have. So there you go. Oh, Wallace was the uncle, Greg says. All right. I thought he was the father. All right. Thank you, Carolyn. I think that's a real strong reading for you. So thank you so very much. Yeah. All right. All right. 2 more. Thank you. Christine Fryer. I don't know if you have a question up there, Christine, but if you don't, please put one up. And the second one after that will be Star Midnight.
okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's get you back to our regular layout and let's see if Christine has a question there that I have. Well, I don't see one, Christine. Doesn't mean you didn't put it up there. Mickey was a friend of Harry's.
Oh, Christine, 2025 reading, please, is what she says.
Okay, Carolyn, now I've really got chills.
Yeah.
Of course he was. Of course he was.
Uh-huh. Yes, I do have Star Midnight's question. So if she's here, she can just let me know. That's great. 2025 reading for you, Christine. All right. Thank you. Davy, you need to put in. Oh, you did put in pound read. Thank you. Okay, you'll be in the queue then. Thank you so much. All right.
Well, and I have to laugh every time I see Davy Jones's name because he's from the Monkees.
He's from the Monkees. Yes, that's true. Oh, that's funny. All right, Christine.
Did we get muted?
Did we?
No.
No, I hear you. I hear you, Joan.
I can't hear you.
Oh,
I hear you. I can hear Allie. Can you hear me?
no.
I can't hear anything.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just read then.
Okay.
But Let's see, Christine, when I tuned in, what did I get? I saw a picture of someone fiddling, um, kind of, and it sort of suggested fiddling while Rome burns, because there's all kinds of stuff happening up in the foreground, but the bow of your fiddle has streamers on it. And so it's sort of like not fiddle while Rome burns, like not pay any attention to the most important things in your life. But there's going to be a lot of chaos going on in 25, and you should be more concerned about the music you own, your own music. Make your own kind of music and sing your own kind of song is that type of thing I was thinking of. But to kind of distance yourself, you're watching over things or keeping an eye on everything, but don't be in the world, but not of it. Kind of step back from all that. And in the cards, I got the 9 of Cups, the happy merchant. There's abundance for you there. It's a really positive card, love and abundance, and lots of things coming up for you. Got that Archangel Raphael, so prioritize your health. And then I got the Finch from the Feathers deck. New opportunities and choices are opening to you. Claim them now. So this is a Finch is just a little bird, but it can have kind of a great impact. There you can be, like this looks like a goldfinch in the female goldfinch. And they are just so bright and cheery and beautiful. Eye-opening things. So I think that might be elements of surprise coming in. Happy surprises is what I'm thinking. So yeah.
Look at the message.
Go out and in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, Diana.
Yeah, it's funny she brings up the fiddle, because who do I see? But the whole troop up there singing Aqualung.
Oh,
Standing on one leg and playing his fiddle. And so he gets to the part where he says, he bends to pick a dog. A bog end is what he's picking up, not the dog's end, a bog end. And a bog end is a pixie fairy who has turned to stone. And so that's what he's picking up. And what I'm getting from that is the message is there will be a clearing. There is a clearing coming. Whatever it is that's been troubling you for the past, I'm hearing 8 months. Something's been after you for 8 months. There's going to be a stroke of luck. I've got the 8 of Swords. Continue to cocoon yourself right now, because that's what you need. I'm not sure where you live, but it is time to cocoon. It's not time to hatch out of anything. It's winter. If you're in the southern hemisphere, okay, you're going into winter. So just understand that these are messages coming your way. They're positive. Both of these are 8s. So if we add them together, 2 8s is a portal, but if we add, it's a 16 that reduces to 7. Give it 7 weeks, 7 months to absolutely be cleared out. But 7 months is going to put us over into the beginning of autumn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And stand in gratitude, because something better is going to come your way. It is going to clear.
Wow. She says she understands what you're saying. Yeah.
And
yeah.
Joan, I don't know if you heard me, but I was getting the band Aqualung.
Oh,
And there he is standing on one leg playing his fiddle before you even said that,
oh my word.
because the message was that line where he says it's not running down. He bends to pick a bog end. And
I thought it was a dog end all that time.
A bog end is a fairy that has turned to stone on the side of a river, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so he's picking up that, and he's getting rid of old stuff. Yeah. So she's got a clearing coming.
Yeah. And what do I get? I think this is more very soon. I get a rose. It says here, feelings of love, expressing affection, probably with your honey. And I get here that you have the power to manipulate emotions, but Neptune is really busy right now, by the way. So, check if you can check where Neptune is in your chart, it might be helpful to you. But it looks like you're going to be cutting something out. And I think that's what they said as well. But make sure you do it and then accept that what had to happen happened and move on from it, because
Man,
there's no
it sure
yeah.
does come together, all three of these, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And so you think it's sooner, so it could be 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 hours, but
Yep.
look for it in the 7th or on the 7th of a month or something like that. But 7 keeps coming in very strongly as a
Okay.
luck.
All right. So Star Midnight apparently is not here. So we're going to draw 2 again, please. So just let me know you're here. That would be wonderful. All right, Judy. And and Edward. Good. Very good. Thank you. Just let us know you're here, Judy and Edward. Okay, thank you, Judy. Let me see if you had a question that I caught. Let's see. Oh, here it is. General read. Okay. Yeah.
And this is Judy, right?
Right.
Judy.
That's her first name.
Thank you.
Okay, Edward. Thank you. Oh, Star Midnight. Now you're here? Okay. We've been calling you for like the last 5 minutes. All right. We'll get back to you.
And I'm a little slow, so go ahead if you want to go first.
This is having a hard time coming in, so you're not slow.
Okay.
Okay.
There's I'm going to have to go to the cards first for a little extra message, because I'm getting it's a musical day today. I'm getting Eric Burden singing Sky Pilot.
Oh.
And we know what that is, Sky Pilot.
Yeah.
He blesses the boys. So do you have someone on the other side that has been in a war?
She doesn't. I don't know that she might know that. She has some people on the other side. Yeah. Do you have anybody that's been in a war?
Or died in a plane crash? Or that's a song from Vietnam, but it could be it could be World War II, it could be a father, it could be Korea, could be, even a German confrontation. Not during World War II, though.
Joan, did you have a question to ask?
No. I think I'm just trying to figure out these cards. But
Okay.
Judy, when I tuned in, I saw you as like a little kid with 2 spoons in your hand at the counter, and you're smashing them on the table rhythmically. Bang, 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 bang. So it's like something is happening, and it's not to, you want it to go. Oh, she has relatives in the military. You want it to go faster. It's not happening as whatever it is that you're expecting. It's not coming as soon as you want it to, and you're not terribly pleased with that. But it's also about you're establishing a new rhythm, and so it's like, no, you want it in this rhythm, but life seems to be happening a little bit slower as far as whatever this is referring to. And so from the Archangel card, I got the Archangel of Clarity, and it says rest, reflect, and recharge, and kind of think about, well, what can I do until this is ready to happen for me? Or how can I make productive use of my time and not just be totally focused on this thing happening, whatever it is, And then I got the condor, big, powerful bird. Hold the highest vision for your life. For your life, you now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. And I think it's the condor who can, I'm not sure if it's the condor or the vulture or both of them, can change the color of its head. So it's like you can adjust things. You've got quite a vision of these happenings. I don't know if this is something you're trying to manifest, but so it's the indication there is, yes, hold the highest vision and realize that by doing so, you have some control over the situation. So something, adapt to the new rhythm and then hold the vision for what you want to bring in. I hope that makes some sort of sense.
So
Yeah.
the
Yes.
Great.
first card I got is the Knight of Wands.
Okay.
So, and you say you have family in the military. This is something is going to come up with them. I'm definitely seeing a battle of some sort, that they're involved in a battle of some sort, that reinforcements are going to come to help them with what it is that is going on. You're going to be relied upon for nourishment. And I don't understand how this is going to play out. However, we also have the magician. And so this magician represents you and your ability to take control of whatever it is that is going to need help. I'm trying to avoid sounding negative because I think it has a positive outcome, but there's going to be a moment.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
I hope.
Well, it's interesting because I get here that somebody in a disguise is gonna come. I don't know if they're gonna say they're related to you or that they're acting differently than who they really are, because I don't think somebody with a bear head is going to come to your front door. But something is being disguised, and it says here that you need to think about some kind of an escape from that, whether that you have to cut that person out of your life, or you have to move away from that energy. Because the last thing I get is, right now you're navigating on pretty bumpy waters. And so I don't know if this is somebody that's currently in your life that you maybe feel you can trust that you can't. All I'm going to say is, there's no fear involved. It's just beware. Beware of somebody coming, and instead of sheep's clothing, they may be wearing a bear outfit. You know what I mean? That's
right. Well, and
yeah. And you got Journey. Okay.
right. This was on the bottom of the deck. So
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Yep.
kind of goes with that too.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. So thank you so much, Judy.
Okay, I'm glad that it makes sense. She says exactly.
Okay. Good. Not good, but good that you understand it. Yeah. Okay. So Star Midnight, and then Edward, we'll get to you next. So just a reading for Star Midnight, please. Mm-hmm. Hi, Sally. You're welcome, Judy. Ooh, Nancy. That sounds very interesting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. The music is just flying, kids.
It is.
Now
Wow.
I'm getting the Shirelles. They're dancing in the street.
So I pulled 3 cards for you, and the first card I got was loyalty. It says, make sure that those around you are consistent and reliable in their support and allegiance to the things that you believe in. And then it says that creativity is the next one. And it says to have new and original ideas and not be able to express them or bring them to fruition, as opposed to the humdrum experience of imitating or doing what has already been done before, is something that you may or may not be wrestling with, but try to aim for something new. And finally, you get order, which is to have a life that's well organized, structured, and ordered. It's important, but not limited to all the elements where you feel on top of things. So I'm feeling like they're telling you, make sure you're surrounded by the loyal people and that you welcome your creative impulses, and that you need to keep a sort of an orderly world in your life in order to feel comfortable. Thank you.
So with that dancing in the street, we have the 22 card, portal card, but it's for severance. Something that you're doing, you don't want to be doing, and you're going to cut yourself free from that, because what it makes you feel is very stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And it's preventing you from making forward movement on your own. Then I got the number 33 card, another portal card, recreation. Take a break. After you cut off from what it is that is making you mashugana, give it a break. And then you'll be able to hone your skills one more time. And look, again, now we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands again.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
this time with these 2 8s, again, 7, 7, 7, 7. To me, this is important because 7 can be a very magical, mystical number. And with those 2 portals and you feeling stuck, I think that you're going to make a big change. That person, there's a person in particular who is making you feel stuck. Like if it's your job, then they're taking credit for all of the work you're doing, something to that effect. And look, there's the 7 of Swords. That was on the bottom of the deck.
Yeah, that might have to do with the loyalty issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and the next one is 6 of Pentacles. Those are off at the bottom of the deck, those last 2.
Okay. Joan?
So when I tuned in, it's more things happening in water. You were in a speedboat and going this way, and you were kind of dressed like informally, sort of like white gabardine pants and a blue blazer and a hat on, like you were going to be the judge of something or other. And you had a long, yes, exactly. That's what I saw.
Oh, gosh.
And you were holding up like a flag, like a little pennant flag with a triangle at the top, like you were, getting attention. And I thought, okay, where is this going? So, and then you the speedboat rounded around. There were a bunch of other boats, and you were like starting the race, a big flotilla or whatever they call the boat races. But then, so in a way, you were kind of gathering your herd, and you're going to be the leader of this thing. So either you're starting the race or you're leading them out into the bay where the starting gun sounds or something like that. So you're gathering your people and you're leading them. And then from the Feathers deck, I got the owl. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. So this is a really good card to have. The owl is, kind of wonderful spiritual bird. And from the Archangel deck, I got the Archangel of Grace, more flow, less hustle. And even though that was kind of a fast, hustly sort of vision, there was a lot of flow to it too. And just kind of make sure the flow is in the way that you want it to go.
Oh, yeah.
Sense.
That owl, that's definitely the 8 of Wands, the messages, but watch for messages from your guides and omens to show up on your path that show you the way.
Yeah.
For sure.
There you go. All right. This is our next read is for Edward. Reading for March, please. Yeah. Can you believe it's almost March? God. Oh, wow.
Edward. Oh.
Leah, you need to put the pound sign and the word read in, okay? If you want to be in the queue. That's a good question, Wayne. Who's watching the watchers? Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, Sally. If we don't get to read for you, I want you to know you got my heartfelt understanding. Yeah.
Oh, sweetie, yeah.
Well, this isn't. Oh my God! Everybody's got a journey. I think that's the
Yes.
word for the day, because and we are all on this journey. But Edward, I first get renewal. There's something that you're going to be renewing. Whether that, oh gosh, you too. Okay, then that's a double whammy. Something is going to be renewed, or you're going to renew your attention or your sole purpose or whatever it is. It's coming up for March. And apparently it was interrupted for a while. But it's time to wake up from the nap, because it's time to move forward. And that's where I get the journey. You were back on your journey, and your boat is waiting at the shoreline for you. So it is something that you must have done in the past, and you are renewing your commitment to that thing.
Well, speaking of journey, just a small town girl, born and raised in South Detroit. Anyway, I pulled that journey card also, and that's exactly what it is. You know, there's something that you are going to be able to bridge the gap on.
Yeah.
That is renewal.
Yeah.
And the drive to do this.
Oh, yes.
Because what you have just gone through, these are not meaning literal death nor literal explosions.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But whatever it is that made you make these changes, you've got the drive and you're ready for this renewal.
He is. He's ready to, he's getting back into his spirituality.
There you go. That's what it is. It's the,
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. These two cards, for that reason alone, are big messages from your guides and angels, definitely.
Cool. Edward, when I tuned into you right away, I saw like a kind of an oxblood colored wingtip shoe, but it wasn't quite a wingtip. It had more of a pointy toe, so it was more stylish. And you were just tapping your foot to some music. So, and it felt like the kind of tapping where, well, maybe it was to music, or maybe you were just being impatient. So it's like there's a little bit of tension, like things. This is the second one that things just aren't happening fast enough in March. So I went to the cards and I got the King of Pentacles, which is all about wonderful abundance and things coming to fruition. So that's coming. You just might have to wait for a while. Then I got the Pheasant, which is also about creation and in kind of making your home a beautiful place. It's fertility and kind of sensuality, and it's also creativity. So if there are creative endeavors that you want to get into, and whether it's spirituality or an artistic pursuit or music or whatever, that would be good. And music has something to do with it, because I got the Archangel of Harmony that says bring in music. So somehow, maybe if you are getting into spiritual stuff, finding the right meditation music, or the right track, solfeggio tones, or whatever it is, that could help you on your journey. But it all looks like it's going to end very pleasantly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations. Wowee. Perfect. All right. The next two folks here will be Teacher Barbara. All right. And then the next one will be Ness. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Let me get back to where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. All right. Teacher Barbara. Oh, you're welcome, Edward. They are uplifting, and you are being uplifted. You really are. The universe is pleased you're back at it. So there you go. I'm trying to find out where Teacher Barbara's question might be, and I don't see it. Are you there, Teacher Barbara? Can you tell me what your question is, please? In the meantime, I will take Ness's, and then I'll take Barbara's next. All right. If I can find Ness's.
Okay. Ness's just put one up. Love and romance reading.
Oh, well.
Thank you for that.
That's a lot of fun. Yeah. All right. Teacher Barbara, if you're here, please put up your question for us and we'll read you next. Okay. All right, Ness, our love and romance reading. All right. Why not? I always used to say happy VD, but that kind of has a bad connotation, so I won't say it that way. All right, what do we got here? So, Mary and Annie. That's good.
Now here comes Jim Morrison. You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say it to you. Come on, baby, light my fire. Anyway, that's what's coming in. So there is some romance.
And Ed Sullivan had something to say about those words, you know. All right. What do I get for you, Ness? The first card I get is the owl. And, you know, you are the wise one. There's been a candle lit and you've been working so hard on that part of your life that it's saying it is time to move ahead. And I wonder if the person that you're going to be finding in your life is also a writing person, you know what I mean? Or a person that is an academic or somebody that you will feel comfortable with. The next one I get is regeneration. And I love this. And this could be regenerating your availability to romance. So there you go. And finally, here you are riding on the back of a beautiful seahorse. And it says, the seahorse, it's all about your perspective. It's all about your perspective. So I'm not sure if you're going to meet someone new or you're going to look at somebody from a new perspective.
Well, I'm getting, thank you, Jim Morrison, for coming in. The Page of Wands. And look, we have that passion. Come on, baby, light my fire. So this is somebody new, somebody writing with their pencil, right? Whatever, what, you know, a writer, like you were saying, because I've also gotten this culmination. So it's, I think it's someone that you already know, but someone that you haven't really looked at in a romantic situation, but there's the vibe is there. So you just have to release some inhibitions, let it go. And then the last card is, you know, illuminate, light it up, the more light my fire.
Yeah.
That's great. And that's when I tuned in. We're just back at the boat races again. And this time somebody else was driving in the speedboat, and you've got these flags. They're like flags that are on a little white buoy, and you're putting them out at various spaces. And I thought, well, what's this all about? But then when you look back, it's a line, it's a boundary. So it's like establishing your boundaries. It's not like putting up a big brick wall, because there's lots of water that can go through between all of these little buoys that you're putting out. But kind of establishing what it is that you're looking for, what you want, and allowing enough to come through, but according to, you don't just want to open the floodgates, or so to speak. And then when I drew cards for you, I got the 7 of Pentacles. So it's kind of a period of, okay, let's see what's growing here. And maybe this means, because he's kind of looking at all the things that he's grown, all this abundance and everything, and making some judgments while he's kind of assessing things. And then I got the crane, which is a wonderful bird, and you'll soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. And cranes are really amazing birds. And this one particularly is the sandhill crane, and they were almost wiped out, but now they're back, and they're wonderful. So it's kind of like a resurgence and a renewal, and something old is new again, and all of that. And then I got the Archangel Jophiel, who says it's time to create. So it's definitely time to really manifest, be specific about not just the qualities that you want in this person, but how they'll make you feel, how you will feel when you find this person.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, Sun Psychic Jean. It's good to see you. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. Looks like we got to go back because apparently Teacher Barbara's not here.
Okay.
If you do come in, Barbara, and you hear this, let me know. Let's go on and draw 2 more. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Sorry, we can't get to everybody today. All right, rocks. And let's see who else needs a reading. I know all these lovely people would love to have a reading today. Marilla. Oh my goodness. She got her wish. That's really great, Marilla. All
Wonderful.
right. Yeah. All right. So we have first, who did I say? Rocks. Okay. Let me see if did you have something up, Rocks?
She's here.
All right. Rocks, I don't see a question. Put up a question for me if you would, please. And what I'm going to do is I'll just move on to Marilla, and we'll get back to you, Rocks. I promise. This is for a Valentine's message from Reno, her husband on the other side.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Rox, tell me what your question is so that I can do it when we're done with Marilla's, if you would. I don't see it, so I apologize if you put it in.
So he's trying to slow dance to you, but he's singing in your ear. You're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to dance? Sha la 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 ti da. Oh my gosh. You have protection is what he's saying. Don't worry, I'm still here with you. You're still my brown-eyed girl. I'm getting chills. Stop worrying about this burden that you are carrying. You can let it go. If you switch the way you've got these staves, they're in front of your face. It's very hard to see where you're going. So find another way, or make 2 trips, or throw the boxes down the basement stairs first, and then go down and figure it out.
She says he used to play that on the drums.
Oh, he's a musician.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. Oh, now I have chills. That's fantastic. It's just yeah, don't worry about the burden. Find a new way of carrying it. Get a wheelbarrow, make more trips. It's a conveyance.
Yeah.
Find a way to do it. Make it easy on yourself. You don't have to keep struggling. He loves you. He's protecting you. I've got chills. He's in the room.
Wow. That's beautiful. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
When I tuned in, I got, I think he wants to take you out for Mexican food because I saw a burrito and then a plate of tacos. And so there was that. And then he showed me a screwdriver, not the drink, the tool. And it's saying that you've had to take on a lot of things on your own. And just, if you have to do some of that kind of stuff that he used to do, just ask him and he'll be there to help you find the right tool or that kind of things. And then when I went to the cards, I got let's see, I got the lovers, which is, he's still in love with you and you're the love of his life. And I got the osprey, which is a really powerful bird. And it's really about abundance. Success is now at hand. Allow abundance to flow to you effortlessly. They are such good fisher people. So it's like he's saying, sort of be like the osprey. Go ahead and dive into life feet first to get what you want. And I got, did I already say this one? The Archangel Jeremiah, who says, look for signs, symbols, and synchronicities, and he'll be sending those to you too. So yeah, I hope that was helpful.
Yes. And what do I get? I get the happy sleep pillow. I sleep well and have good dreams. So that goes right along here. He's sending you some messages in your dreams. He says he's so grateful and so blessed that you are his and you are his for eternity. I'm getting candle magic as well. He says, whenever you light a candle, remember that anything that you had done together, whether that be, having a celebration or being together. And he says, he's not sure if your equilibrium's off. In other words, but look at the way this guy has a big rod on his nose. So he's saying,
That's a drumstick and a half.
Yeah, to me, that's a strong statement. It's like, oh my God, you balance everything so well. It's unbelievable. How can you do that? I'm so proud of you. That's what
he must have had a sense of humor, because now he's saying, well, it's pretty damn hard to slow dance while you're sitting at the drums.
Oh, that's so cute. You do get the dreams. Oh, I'm glad, Maria.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's
nice. Awesome. Very nice. Thank you, dear. All right. So Rox did put in what she would like to do. I would like to know more what I can do to help along with my mission from Source.
Okay. When I tuned in right away, I saw you as Dorothy and heard "Follow the Yellow Brick Road." So there you were, and that kind when they're linking arms and going down the yellow brick road. So it was all that whole journey that they go on. And the first thing was to find good people you can bring with you, and they might not like be perfect. They might be a straw man or whatever, but find your herd, find your flock, and find like-minded people who have the same values or whatever, and forge ahead. And yes, there'll be flying monkeys and witches and all those things and poppies to make you sleep, and be discerning about who's behind the curtain. But mainly it's you can get through anything, especially if you have some backup from your besties. And you got guardian angel, who's one of your besties, who says ask for support. So spirit is there with you, guiding you every step of the way, and so is the raven, which is a really high vibe card. They take the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. But raven is a powerful card from all kinds of traditions, Native American and everything else too. So they are that's a big powerful bird looking out for you too.
Perfect. And I got a song I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not the one with the Coke. I don't want to buy everyone a Coke. But yeah. I got here that you are in pursuit of what it is that you want. You've got what you need and you're making your way. There has been some mismanagement by other people that have come before you, but you're aware of the mismanagement and you are able to change it. If someone confronts you, don't be, don't let that stop you from what you need to do. In other words, just keep pursuing the path that you're on. And what I'm getting is that they're saying that you are here to promote equality. You are here to promote an experience in life where others who have equal status, rights, and opportunities are valued, and that we and can be seen that we're all at the same level and we all have the same level of quality and purpose in life. So don't give up what you're doing. Yeah. Source says you're doing the right thing.
Cool.
And the song I got was Ave Maria. They're singing it in Latin.
Uh-huh.
And there was a parade of archangels coming in, floating downward. And the message is more about the divine feminine and what you have just gone through, the poppies, who's behind the curtain, the hidden dangers, all of the calamity that you faced and went through, that's over with. Again, we have that tower card. That is blow it up and start all over again. Your town, be proud to show, give it the name of Tobacco Road. Well, you need to find the balance with the divine masculine and the divine feminine by staying grounded. That pentacle is not about finances. That is about you being grounded and working with the balance and having others around you understand that we have both of those elements inside of us. And there's going to be a younger person coming your way that is going to help you, is going to be a protege. You will be teaching this person because you are the Hierophant in it.
Oh, wonderful.
So, right. So the legacy is going to be what you pass on, and then that person takes it on to 6 degrees of separation.
All right. Do you see what she said?
No.
She listens and sings to Ave Maria.
You're on fire, girl.
You are. Wow.
And I was just going to add, the end of Wizard of Oz is there's no place like home, and home for you is Source and Gaia.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Unfortunately, we can't read for everyone today. I'm sorry. Thank you for being here, but we will do a reading for the collective because that's just something I like to do. And there may be a message for you in here. So, we'll read it like it is a message just for you personally, for anybody here or anybody coming to watch this afterwards. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. And thank you for my wonderful ladies for being here today. And all of the people in the chat. The new folks I've noticed, welcome to the show and thank you for being here. We do this on every other Thursday and there are other shows. And please also go over and like and subscribe to Wisdom Seeker Jones channel. And Diana Bowles is oil painter. She doesn't do a lot, but she does post some shorts and they're wonderful. So yeah, and she's always on our shows with us. So we love her to death.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, Rox. It's a youth. And so, yeah, your nephew, if he's already coming and ask you questions, you're going to bring him above.
Yeah.
You're going to help him find it.
All right. You're welcome. All right. So what do I have for you? Interesting.
Oh.
The first card I get is the Akashic Records. This is for all of us. We have a lot of people on YouTube, Diana included, that read the Akashic Records. We, however, can read our own Akashic Records. We absolutely can. And many, many times, the lives we've lived before come to us in dreams or memories or things that we really love. If you haven't, for me, I have an affinity for Victorian literature. And I do believe and know that I lived during that time. And that's why. So there's things like that come up for us. The Akashic Records are wonderful. The next thing I get is medicine. And I'm thinking that, the Akashic Records are soul medicine, but so are some of the other things that we have. It's a medicinal. We need to realize that body, mind, and spirit is a medicinal, what is the word I want to say? Elixir for us. Yes.
I like that word.
And then we have our imagination. And sometimes we say, did I really hear that? Did I really see that? There you are not imagining, but also spend a little time in imagination and remember that we all have that child within and there's nothing wrong with that. So that's for you. Thank you, Carolyn. Oh, that's so nice of you. Wow.
Mine's pretty sure. When I tuned in, I saw a star way above us, and so the idea is to keep your thoughts at the highest vibration possible. Do it as sort of like protection to really watch your vibe. And I got the Ace of Swords. This is going to be a new beginning for us. Coming through difficult times. I got the meadowlark, another sign of spring and a sign of happier days ahead. Smile, and you'll soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery and abundance. I love this one. Step into the overflow. So sometimes we might need to keep a picture like this or the idea in mind. So that's, those are our swords and hammers to get through,
Right.
this period, but we're
Right.
well equipped.
We
Well,
are.
this all goes, I think, I got Bob Barker and the jingle, and I can't whistle very well right now. So I'm not going to go with anything besides "Come on down."
The price is right.
What do you want? Door number 1, door number 2, door number 3. And that's where your apprehension lies. All right. Which one do you want to choose? Which one do you want to choose? Surprise yourself. Surprise yourself, because you're going to be successful no matter what door you open. There's a surprise back there for you, and you're going to find out you do know, and you just have to trust your gut.
Absolutely. Oh my God, that's so true. So many of us rely on other people to try to validate or to understand, and it's okay, but at some point you have to recognize that you have the answer, and the miracle is inside of you. So I love that. So
Yeah.
good. That's so good. Yeah. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for
Ooh.
everything. Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody. Yeah. Thank you, Carolyn. Bye, everybody.
Great one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy Valentine's.